Alright, so hopefully sound and all that is good for you out there in Chatlandia. So let's go ahead and we'll start a new game. But yeah, this is the demo for Season of the Warlock, a very tongue-in-cheek point-and-click game that I think y'all will enjoy. I know I enjoyed playing through it last time we did it, which I think was either last year or earlier this year. But I did it on the off channel, so y'all didn't see it. So we're going to play it on the main channel today. Let us go. Yes, I want to start a new game. Yes, I know. Welcome to the demo of Season of the Warlock. Please keep in mind that this is only a sample of a much larger and complex adventure game. The scene you're going to play takes place just after the introduction, so let us bring you up to date. At the beginning of the game, Lord Alistair Ainsworth and his butler, Nigel, are headed to the University of Edgestow, where the aristocrat is giving a lecture at the Faculty of History, of which he is a benefactor. His topic is the enigmatic Waldemar the Warlock, who is said to have reigned with an iron fist and through the use of dark magics in the remote region of Groldavia. But the few who still attend his lectures do so only to laugh at him. His investigations are little more than absurdities in the eyes of scholars, for there is no proof of even the existence of the Warlock. Lord Alistair, frustrated, decides he should go and look for it personally. Thus, here in Groldavia is where everything begins. Hey, no worries, Surrogate. You get some good rest and hope your head feels better today. Groldavia,
These
1841.
records sent to me from Vastrasia are fascinating. Look, there is a radical drop in the Groldavian population around the supposed date of Gorobek's execution, due to a huge outbreak of Red Plague. It cannot be a coincidence. Do you understand what this means?
That we moved here for you to do the same thing you could be doing in London.
I do not accept such levels of candor. Besides, since we have been here, I have done nothing but advance my investigations. Every conspiracy is unraveled bit by bit, and this data gives sense to Waldemar's curse.
Okay.
The speed of your reasoning is way beyond my abilities.
What are you doing during my lectures? The Warlock swore he would kill his 3 confidants with the very same weapons he was betrayed with. Kruberjan forsook his leader, embraced the Christian faith, and by means of it spread fear in the hearts of people. Lucanesque made use of his art to propagate a terrible illness in these lands. Surely that Red Plague. The mob blamed the necromancer, and Arkoff supported the revolt and used brute force to eliminate the dissenters. Do you not see? Everything fits perfectly.
I love the responses the butler can give. Extraordinary. Great. Brilliant.
Brilliant. But didn't we come here to find evidence of the existence of Waldemar?
And what do you think this wonderful portrait we found here in such good condition is? I would not have found this in London. Though the style is not synchronous with the Warlock's life, this is most probably nothing but a curiosity. It may have no value at all to any serious investigation. Truth is... Oh, who am I trying to deceive? I'm a fraud!
Aww. Also, notice a lot of times with the butler, his dialogue options don't exactly match what he's saying. Like, we have persevere. By sheer probability, one of your theories has to be accurate. Or, that's what they've been telling you at the university for years, so let's be snarky.
Failure is something you should be more than used to by now.
I know you try to cheer me up with your disdain, knowing my deep dislike of you, but all this unrelated data proves nothing. I came here looking for wonders, and in all these months the only thing I could call as such is a move without incident. Damn! Where is the magic of these lands? These are just papers!
What do you expect? You've been showing yourself in here since you arrived. I'd rather your usual arrogance. At least then I don't have to hear your whining. I love this. But let's choose the snarky response. I'd rather your usual arrogance. At least then I don't have to hear your whining.
I think you're being too harsh on yourself.
It is possible. My desire for self-improvement is limitless, and that is taxing. And given the awful diet you make me endure, my brain does not have enough sustenance to face all of these difficult chimeras. Ooh, my head. That bloody migraine again. I need a bath. Maybe thus I can get my thoughts in order and rid myself of the stench of failure I emit.
The voice acting in this,
Oh,
by the
that's
way, is
perfect
absolutely
timing.
phenomenal.
Get rid of whoever it is before I lose my sanity.
Coming! Yes? What can I...
So this is the famous castle.
Hey!
I had expected something far worse. Actually, the decoration's very tasteful.
Listen!
I am Lady Florence of Richmond, Countess of Beresford, and the Baroness of Groldavia and Alturia. I wish to see your master. Please, announce me immediately.
But...
What are you waiting for? Your master has lived here for months and has still not come to greet me. That is not proper for an English lord, mysterious as he might be. Oh, look at those windows, Lily!
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is.
Her splendour is a light in the darkness of this castle.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that dog is. I'm not even sure it's a dog.
The master is in his room, up the stairs to the right.
Master's bedroom. Alright, let's go announce the ladyship.
I heard voices. Who was that?
Some lady who insists on seeing you. She introduced herself as the Baroness of Groldavia.
To me, she is like Countess Bathory. Get rid of her. Tell her I am... I don't know. I'm not in the mood for showing courtesies to an old harpy.
Well, she's certainly not old. Maybe you should have a look.
Oh, for God's sake, how can I concentrate with a hysterical fossil howling down there? Make her stop.
Right away, sir.
I am sure Archimedes did not have to struggle with this misfortune. Anyone can be a genius that way.
Oh, the humor in this.
The master usually asks me to put one on his face while he bathes to open and purify his pores. This one's already wet. Who knows what he's rubbed with it?
Ew. I don't know why I grabbed the towel, but yeah, I'm with you, Masonic. I think it is supposed to be a Chihuahua. But I've never seen a shaved
I
Chihuahua.
heard screams, milady. What happened?
My little Lily, he fled from my arms and ran. Oh, he must be lost now. Who knows what might happen to him in such a big castle?
Don't worry, the castle is not as dangerous as it may seem. I'll find him safe and sound, I promise.
Thank you. You are an angel.
Oh, all right, chat. Just as a little cautionary thing. The dog is not okay. The dog is not okay. We'll just say that. I don't remember if this shows anything bad, but there might be some cartoon blood in the next scene. I don't remember from when I played this
Oh my
last time.
God. He must have jumped into the grinder, lured by the chicken liver of the master's puree.
Yeah. So the dog is not okay.
A treasure of great recipes. This book has been with me since I first stepped foot in a kitchen. It's taught me everything I know. It's like a Bible to me.
So yeah, that's about as scary as this game gets, just so y'all know. That's about as scary as this game gets, is that the dog has gone to the meat grinder. For reasons.
It's the master's favourite dish. In fact, he almost exclusively eats that. It must have a special appeal to vermin.
But yeah, I'm not even sure that was a dog.
Lily? I think that's more than circumstantial evidence. It's a good one. I had to sacrifice 3 Christmases in order for the master to buy it.
Alright, now I'm trying to remember what we need to do
The
here. I
mar-
need that cheese.
Best leave it as is. It's an extraordinarily expensive cheese, and it must be even if it's only covered by a thin crystal bell, which wouldn't be useful for anything else without breaking.
Isn't that the truth? I don't think there's anything else in this room that I need. But yeah, that's about as scary as the game gets, just so everybody knows.
It was my bed when we moved into this filthy place. Though my bunk in the cupboard under the stairs is made from hay, so I guess it still is. Idle wasn't a bad roommate, but his flatulence grows worse the older he gets.
I believe Idle is the horse.
Good old Idle. Before the weight of the years took its toll on him, he was more talkative. But sure enough, he's always been a horse.
Alright, so let me see if I remember. Give her the dog
Showing her
collar.
that would give her an anxiety attack.
Oh, Lily!
So we need to find a way to replace the dog.
I should consider myself lucky to have 2 pairs of shoes. I was cleaning my shoes when I was interrupted by an absurd assignment out of nowhere, but there's so little left to do. Someday soon I'll finish. The place I keep my clothes when I'm not wearing them. The threadbare percale of my uniform has little in common with the soft and delicate fabrics of the master's suits.
And I love how he's so casually snarky about
It's
everything.
lucky I have it here, and a shame there's not even an ounce of ventilation and I have to sleep in fear of suffocating.
Yeah, the casual snarkiness
It's
is
empty, but I
fantastic.
keep one for emergencies. A service bell system similar to the one we had in London. Though, like in London, the master just yells at me most of the time. I should
Alright, so I can't take the shoes. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what I need to do here.
2 beasts with dragon heads, goat horns, and lion bodies. Despite how they look, these are probably the nicest things around here.
That's fair. Let's go back to the kitchen. Ah, there we go. So we need this.
Chew, little guy, or you're gonna choke. He seems to have eyes only for his food. It's a good moment to act, with precision and stealth.
I'm not sure what this little thing is. It's certainly not
Easy,
a rat.
friend. Wow, he must think I'm trying to take the food I gave him myself. It's better not to get too close without a physical barrier between us.
Those shoes look like they stink more than a skunk. Yeah, I'm sure they do, Shen. Also, welcome on in. Welcome on in.
Fortunately, I can keep that kind of harebrained idea at bay.
Alright, so we need to capture the dog with something. Well, whatever the heck this is. I'm not sure that's a dog. I'm not sure what it is, actually. Let's see. Flower?
Primal element.
Cooking
My
pot?
trusty
No.
Uh,
Maybe there's something up here.
The master's study. It leads to a great
Okay, master's bedroom. But yeah, welcome on in, Shen. We're playing a game this morning, well, a demo this morning, called The Season of the Warlock. Alright, so we got the scissors.
With these, I cut the master's hair. Though I confess I'm tempted to use them in another way.
It does look like a cross between a rat and a toy poodle. Alright,
Oh, that is better.
I love how you just slap him in the face with a towel.
No more suffering shampoo. Avoid lice, chemical burns, eye lacerations, and the more than probable permanent sight loss other shampoos cause. Usage. Apply dry, rub, and immediately rinse. Attention, do not exceed the recommended dose or application time. It can cause hair discoloration and hyperseborrhea. Vanilla perfume. The only salt I know of is in...
Oh.
The
Humor.
master usually asks me... It's better not to disturb.
Alright, so what do I use to capture the dog? Well, dog rat thing.
I don't know how much dust has accumulated and how...
Alright, so what do I have? What can I use to capture the pup? Or whatever the heck
The
that
star
thing is.
of a multitude of tasty stews. It's a bit hard, but I'm versatile. I'm not hungry at the moment. A variety of the master hate.
Okay. There has to be a way to capture the dog. Oh, old pot.
It's half rusted, even if it's of no use.
There we go. But yeah, right now we're trying to replace the dog that took a nosedive into the meat grinder. Not my fault, by the way. Old pot. Harry critter eating. Yoink.
Trapped, tamed, submissive. The lamb fought the beast and won. Damn. I'm starting to speak like the master. Come with Uncle Nigel.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Now
when
that
this
he's
one
not
comes out.
hungry and sees I'm not going to hurt him, he's quite docile. In the end, I'll grow fond of him. It's what happened with the master.
I like how he just appears in your inventory. Disgusting, hairy, unclean vermin. Scissors. And now he's trimmed. Oh, the moon logic in this game is hilarious. Also, notice how the description changes. He's now an unclean vermin with a nice haircut.
Clearly, my years spent clipping the master's hair have made me a master of scissors, but he stinks like a wild animal that has never taken a bath in his life. And that hair colour would make the Baroness suspicious.
Alright, so
he
first
is
things
clean
first.
enough.
Let's wash him.
I used all the shampoo. I have to remember to buy some more.
Now he is shampooed vermin with a nice haircut. Oh, the fun thing is, I don't remember how I rinse him off. Why are you using doggos as beef? I am not using doggos as beef. It is not my fault that the puppers took a nosedive into the meat grinder. I guess I could probably dip him in the bathwater. Hold on, can I actually do this? I will laugh if it lets me do this. It actually let me do this.
You need your nails trimmed, Nigel. But do not stop.
Ew! Dude, no. Uh-oh. I think we left the shampoo on too long. Clean vermin with a nice haircut.
He's almost identical to poor Lily, though a little detail is still missing.
Dog collar.
A new life awaits you in the arms of a woman who will fulfill you with hugs, kisses, and love. Damn vermin. I envy you.
Game is ridiculous, and I love it. But yeah, you see what I mean by this game is very tongue-in-cheek? We just spent... The first puzzle of the game is trying to replace this lady's dog with vermin.
Oh, you little devil! There you are!
Yes, he's been naughty.
You won't
Very
flee
naughty.
from Mummy's arms again, will you? Do you know if your master will keep me waiting much longer? My feet are killing me.
And at your feet I bow.
Finally.
Lord Alastair Ainsworth, scholar, gentleman, researcher. At
Nice
your
bow.
service, milady.
Pleased to meet you, my lord. Since you arrived in the region, you have been the talk of the town.
Is that so? Truth be told, that is no surprise. It is difficult to maintain anonymity when you're constantly celebrated.
Everyone wonders what kind of a lunatic would come live in this place of his own accord. Now I can say a rather gallant one in my eyes. I admit that meeting you has made the wait worthwhile.
Indeed, that is something I hear often. Although I must say that if Nigel had told me I was making a raven-haired angel wait, I would have hurried.
He tried.
You will make me blush.
And so I shall punish myself. I am not worthy of your rosy cheeks.
Oh my god, dude.
But tell me, milady, what help could a humble bookworm offer an esteemed woman such as yourself?
Oh, do not underestimate yourself, Lord Alistair.
Believe me, He doesn't, usually.
You are dismissed, Nigel.
As you say, my lord.
While out walking Lily, I could not help but come in person to invite you to our Callens of May celebration. It's the most important festival of our humble region. We would be honoured by your presence. We will celebrate this Saturday, the night of the 30th of April.
The most important festival in Groldavia is held during the night of Walpurgis, and this year it is a Saturday, the Witch's Sabbath.
Blatant fourth wall breaking.
Coincidence?
Pardon?
Oh, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud.
Ah, of course. I forgot you are an intellectual.
Oh, I love it when games do that. Like, he just blatantly broke the fourth wall talking directly to us, and she's like, pardon? Oh, alright. What does the festival celebrate?
What curious local occasion does the festival commemorate?
I'm not sure. As you may have noticed, I'm not from Groldavia.
Indeed, I noticed the absence of facial hair.
I've only been here for a few years and I'm not familiar with the traditions. I do not know local history, but there is an exhibit of regional cuisine, a tasting of local wines. Ah, and they burn a bearded straw doll dressed in red.
That
Wicker
is
Man
to
much?
expel bad omens. What a curious superstition, isn't it?
You have no idea.
But if you are interested in these kind of details, I'll be holding a meeting with the creme de la creme of Groldavian society on the occasion. Maybe you can get there the information I alone cannot provide.
Did you personally invite everyone?
Do you usually visit your neighbors to invite them to the local celebrations?
Only the ones who buy a huge castle uninhabited for decades and do not come to pay a courtesy visit to their baroness. You are no common neighbour, Lord Alistair.
Oh, milady, please. Who would dare to displease you?
I'm sure you would be in your element with the dignitaries of our little town.
Come to the meeting this evening, and we will confirm that.
Alright. Do you know anything about supernatural phenomena?
Do you know anything about
Shut
supernatural
up, Zero.
phenomena in the area?
What an odd question. Life in Groldavia is very quiet, Lord Alistair. Quiet as a sepulchre, I would say.
If not for the little soirees I hold, I would spend all my days knitting or walking little Lily. You should come to the one this evening and get to know the local dignitaries. You will fit in immediately.
Uh-huh. Also, Zero Wolf was in my head. I said phenomena, and off to the side I just hear him go, do-do-do-do-do.
You are most kind to show such courtesy, but I am in the middle of something extremely important.
That sounds interesting. What is it about?
Well, historical research of great value. My colleagues in London are expecting results, and
That's exciting. A few moments of relaxation in the humble company of the most distinguished people in town may serve you well.
Join our gathering this evening. There you'll be able to share your fabulous ideas.
yes, of course. I give you my word as a gentleman that I will try to attend. Now, I am sure you must return to your duties, and I do not want to steal any more of your time.
Truth is, I am enjoying the conversation.
Oh, indeed. And there will be time to continue talking at some other point.
I hope so. Whatever your decision, I will be waiting.
Madame? Well, Alistair, it is clear you are as charming as ever. But now you must employ your talent for the highest of purposes. Where were we? Ah, yes. Hmm. Curiously, I am totally blank. This is going to require a good Havana cigar. Contemplating the goddess by the warmth of the fireplace always inspires me.
Oh, so I'm curious, chat. What do you think about this one? Like, I don't know why I'm so fascinated by this, but this is just ticking all of the boxes of a good comedic point-and-click adventure that doesn't take itself too seriously.
Complete protection for the medieval man.
Plus, I love the art style of this one. It's so different from everything else we've played this week.
My grandfather on my father's side, Lord Edward, the black sheep of the family, he devoted his time to science instead of letters, although it must be said that he did keep the family tradition, failing resoundingly.
Shh.
Thanks to the sophisticated system I designed to organize my library, my workflow has improved a lot. No more searching among the shelves to find a book. It is now enough to open the appropriate drawer and glance through a couple hundred cards.
Book of Unwritten Tales. That sounds familiar, Shen. I don't know if I've looked into that one, but that name does sound familiar.
My great collection with all the classics: spiritualism, divination, demonology, paganism, Santeria, voodoo, Kabbalah, black magic, white magic, magic of a brownish color. It is all here.
Somehow I think the magic of a brownish color might be a joke like of Terry Pratchett or something. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read enough Terry Pratchett books to really catch if that's a reference or not.
But so far, I have only been able to see snow raining on an ostrich and a sign reading, "I went to Bistritz and I had a great time." It is a truly obscure
Failed one,
metaphor
Steve.
that
Okay.
I have not been able to crack as of yet. My investigations, hundreds of notes, documents, outlines, and minutes. The day will come in which I achieve immortal fame thanks to these.
So
But
that makes me
today is not that day.
blah. That makes me wonder, Shen, if I've already put that on my wish list or something to keep an eye on. But I'm gonna go look because I have a bad habit of forgetting about things. The Book of Unwritten Tales. Oh, yes. Yes, Shen. Actually, I do have this one on my wish list, but it's on my wish list on Good Old Games, actually. No, this one's on my Good Old Games wish list. I don't know why it's not on the Steam wish list. But you're right, that is a game that I'm interested in. I'm going to add it here too. And it's THQ Nordic, so you know it's going to be a good one. But no, that one is on my wish list, actually. I knew that name sounded familiar. But for some reason, it's on my Good Old Games wish list, not Steam. Alright, so let us... grab a cigar.
What do we have here? Oh, an exquisite Havana cigar of such fine quality. Even the band is excellent.
Alright.
There are other cigars, but those are cheaper. And a finely engraved cigar cutter. It is pretty sharp.
Alright, so let's go look at the
The
portrait.
commanding look of Waldemar Gorobek weighs on me day and night as I endeavor to write about his life and work.
Okay, let's see. Nope, not pause. So let's go ahead and cut the cigar. It's been snipped. Now, let's light it in the fireplace because that's totally a legit thing to do. Fire is fire.
O goddess of wisdom, beacon of poets, giver of light, and mother of science, I commend myself to you. Good heavens, what a fine cigar! It would be a pity to enjoy it with no appropriate accompaniment. I'll ask Nigel to bring me a glass of brandy.
3 brandies later.
Why do you punish me so? I only beseech you for a spark of inspiration. What have I done to you? Ah, archaic idols. If you were of any importance, they would still make sacrifices in your name. Not that long ago, beings of flesh and blood showed the world that there is no need for churches to work miracles. Humans, able to know the answer to life, the universe, and everything. People
That's a
like
reference.
you. Oh yes, the time of the gods is over. Now we live in the season of the Warlock. How many secrets your story conceals. I would give anything to discover them. I would give my soul for you to share them with me.
That can be arranged.
You said the magic
What?
words.
Who is there?
You were saying something about giving your soul.
You are... Oh my God!
Well, I am not that popular anymore. You can call me Voldemar.
Vigo. Vigo. And welcome on in, Slenderbad Gaming, and thank you for that, host. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How are you doing this morning? We are doing the demo for Season of the Warlock right now. Quite an enjoyable demo that I have previously played, and I can't wait for this one to come out. It looks so good, and it's so tongue-in-cheek and humor. I love it. Nice to meet you. I'm an admirer.
I welcome you, O great Warlock. I have spent years studying your life and work. I have come here to live where you lived, to breathe the air you breathed, to tread on the soil you trod. There are so many things we have to talk about.
For the moment, let's talk about what we can do for each other.
Have you come for my soul?
Are you going to demand that I be true to my word and deliver my soul?
Your soul? What would I want with that filth?
Well, it is the usual bargaining chip in these cases, you know.
Oh, no. Keep your soul with you. You will lose it anyhow in the dumbest of ways. It always happens. I only wish to make a deal.
How is it you're able to talk to me?
Where are you talking from? Are you back from the dead?
Truth is, I never left. Even though it's been refurnished, this is still my home. Part of my ubiquitous presence has been observing you since you arrived, scrutinizing. Now that you've finally come to the realization that it is futile to continue with what you call your greatest work by conventional means, I think you are someone with whom it's possible to come to an agreement.
Oh, really? What exactly do you propose?
Fine then, let's get down to business. What do you want from me?
I want you to be the keeper of my secrets, of my ancestral magic.
This never
Do you
ends
want
well.
Respect, applause, recognition? I will provide you with such tools that you will be revered, adored, and...
Fine, you have convinced me. Where do I sign?
One moment, my friend. All this comes with a price.
Ah, so it comes to this. Let me fetch my checkbook. Shall I write W. Gorobek, or would you rather it be to the bearer? I will return right away. Do not move.
That's
I
not
do
how it
want
works.
anything material. I am a free soul, you understand? I want you to fulfill the vow of vengeance I swore against those who betrayed me. The ones responsible for my incorporeal prison.
I have my doubts. I would like to clarify things.
There are certain details I cannot fathom. Matters that evade my knowledge.
Do ask. But I warn you, do not abuse my patience.
All right. Let's see. All right, we'll start at the top and work our way down. It's already too late to deal with the traitors.
Centuries have passed since then. I think time has already done that for you.
Oh yes, do not remind me of that. That is why I'm still here. I cannot rest in peace until their seed has completely vanished from this world in the name of vengeance, as I swore. To be honest, back then I thought it would be easier, but I made some miscalculations. One cannot see clearly when fire licks your body as it burns your organs.
The conspirators, am I on their trail?
I don't think I am wrong when it comes to the identity of those traitors.
True indeed. You already know their names. Eugen of Kruberjan, Nietzsche Lukanesk, and Vladimir Arkov. 3 ruffians I thought were loyal, until they got the chance to betray me and steal my power. That interest of yours, does it mean you will help me?
I have to think about it.
All right, so 2 more. Why am I... I can talk. Am I the first person you've turned to?
In all these centuries, have you not found a single candidate to carry out your plan? To be honest, that does not instill a lot of confidence.
Oh yes, there was somebody. A painter. What was his name? It was many decades ago. Well, it does not matter now. At first we had some serious communication problems. It is quite difficult to talk when you are a building. In the end we became friends, as he painted this portrait of me. Thanks to which I recovered my voice. Sadly, he was not very accustomed to his work talking to him, so he ended up being a bit disobedient. Not long after, he vanished without a trace. It's a pity. It could have been a very fruitful relationship for both of us. I hope you are less imprudent. Will you help me?
Well, I have to consider.
All right. I changed my mind. I do not need further explanations, but I have to weigh it all.
What you ask me demands an important choice. I must reflect.
Enough faltering! You must decide. Are you with me? or against me.
Oh, the stereotypical angel and demon. Accept the pact or refuse the pact? Alright, what do we think, chat? Accept or refuse? I'll let you all out there in Chatlandia choose. Choices. Angel? Demon! You have 1 minute to decide my fate, chat. There you go. Are we gonna go with the angel or the demon? Angel or demon? I mean, I know who I would I know which one I would choose. But I am curious what the thoughts of chat are, and yes, I'm allowing you to rig it. As this might be a funny one to see how it turns out rigged. But yeah, I am really hoping this one gets a release date soon. Right now, Season of the Warlock is in production. It does not have an official release date of even a year. I believe the release date currently is when the Warlock awakens. So I'm hoping this one is going to get a full release date soon. Unfortunately, it does not have one yet. Keyword being yet. I know the other two games that will be showing off this morning. I don't think Do Not Buy This Game has a release date yet. I'll have to check. But I know Beacon Pines comes out later this year. Of course, Demon. Accept the pact. Oh, and this is where it ends. You agree to the pact and will become a vessel for the Warlock's revenge. In the complete game, the story will change 100% based on this story. Will Lord Alistair be courageous enough to fulfill Valdemir's wishes? Thank you for playing the demo. We hope you liked it. And I believe the same thing says...
Are you with me or against me?
Yeah, I think it does the same thing even if you choose the angel. But we're gonna check. You refuse the pact and will suffer the consequences of displeasing the Warlock. Will Lord Alistair be able to get rid of the spirit of Valdemir? Thank you for playing the demo. We hope you liked it.